And now, Another Thing proudly presents Cinderella. It is based on the story of Cinderella, with a bit of a twist. Once upon a time, there was a young girl named Cinderella. Cinderella had 4 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters named Nina, Isabella, Natalia, and Ella. Nina, Isabella, Natalia, and Ella made Cinderella do all the chores. Sweep the floors, wash the dishes, do it all, said Nina, Isabella, Natalia, and Ella all together. One day, the king of Nottingham's messenger arrives and says, Hear ye, the king of Nottingham is going to throw a ball, and whoever has the most beautiful gown and crown shall marry his son, Prince Nottingham. But Cinderella is not welcome. Her stepsisters are. He's going to marry me, said Nina. Isabella said, No way, Nina! He's going to marry me! Natalia said, Both of you are wrong! He's going to marry me! Ella said, All 3 of you are wrong! He's going to marry me! Later, Cinderella is so sad about not going to the mall and marrying Prince Nottingham while doing chores. Suddenly, her fairy godmother arrives and asks Cinderella what's wrong by saying, Why are you crying, Cinderella? Cinderella responds, I can't go to the ball and marry Prince Nottingham, but I have lots of chores to be done. Cinderella's fairy godmother said, I can help with a bit of magic, and waves her magic wand. Because of that, Cinderella's chores are all done. But her fairy godmother is not done yet. She said, Cinderella, go fetch me a pumpkin and some mice. Luckily, Cinderella has 9 pumpkins and 18 mice. Cinderella's fairy godmother waves her magic wand again to tell her the 9 pumpkins into a handsome coach, the 18 mice into horses, and Cinderella's rich clothes into a gown and crown. Cinderella said, I've never seen such a not-a-tastic gown, and get a load of my glass slippers. How can I ever thank you enough? Cinderella's fairy godmother said, Well, you can't. But have fun, Cinderella. But I would warn you, return home before midnight, or the spell will be broken, and everything will change back to the way it was before. Cinderella accepted the warning. Meanwhile, at the ball, Prince Nottingham was wondering who he should marry. He's walking towards me, said Nina, Isabella, Natalia, and Ella all together, but he's not walking towards any of them. He's walking towards Cinderella. May I have this dance? Asked Prince Nottingham. Cinderella responds, I would be delighted. Cinderella and Prince Nottingham dance happily together. But later, Cinderella realized it's almost midnight. So she scurried out of the ball, and she was running so fast that she lost one of her glass slippers. Prince Nottingham was so worried that he might never see Cinderella again. So he traveled all around Nottingham to find her, and brought the glass slipper with him. By the time he arrives, he knocks on the door of the home where Cinderella, Nina, Isabella, and Natalia and Ella lived. But instead of Cinderella, he finds Nina, Isabella, Natalia, and Ella. Prince Nottingham then said, Ladies, I have a favor to ask. Can any of you try on this glass slipper? Nina is first, but her foot is too big. Isabella is next, but her foot is too small. Natalie and Ella did the same thing, but none of their feet are the right size either. Suddenly, Prince Notably noticed Cinderella's sweet singing. Ah, the glass slipper fits! Cinderella gets so excited because she's happy to have Prince Notably back. And they both lived happily ever after. The end. Andrew's Doers, I hope you enjoyed this story. And if you want to see some sequels to Cinderella, something like that, etc., tell your friends about it. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share on Andrew Does Everything. And buy our merchandise too on AndrewDoesEverything.com. Take care. Bye. And now, Andrew Does Everything proudly presents 331 It is based on the story of Cinderella, with a twist, that is. Let's tell you the story, shall we? Once upon a time, there was a young girl named 331 331 had 23 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters named Tasha, Hannah, Rena, Allie, Amy, Hilda, Ursula, Natalie, Dahlia, Ramona, Ezra, Daisy, Tilly, Harriet, Isabella, Rosalina, Terry, Yadina, Olive, Nina, and Esme. All 23 of them made 331 do all the chores, sweep the floors, wash the dishes, do it all. Set them all together. One day, the king of Double 31ville's messenger arrives and says, Hear ye, hear ye! The king of Double 31ville is going to throw a ball, and whoever has the most beautiful gown and crown shall marry his son, Prince Trinja into Trimilupling. But 331 is not welcome. Her ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters are. He's going to marry me, said Tasha. No, oh wait, Tasha, you're wrong. He's going to marry me, said Hannah. Rena said, both of you are wrong. He's going to marry me. The rest said, all three of you are wrong. He's going to marry me. Later, 331 is so sad, doing chores that she can't go to the ball and marry Prince Taha Trimilupling. Suddenly, her fairy godmother arrives and asks for 331 what's wrong by saying, Why are you crying, 331 Arella? In which 331 responds, I can't go to the ball and marry Prince Trimilupling. But I have lots of chores to be done. 331 Arella, his fairy godmother said, I can help with a bit of magic. She chants the magic words. Double, triple, single, toilet trouble, and waves her magic wand. Because of that, 331 Arella's chores are all done, but her fairy godmother is not done yet. She said, 331 Arella, go fetch me a pumpkin and some mice. Luckily, 331 Arella is 331 pumpkins and 662 mice. 331 Arella's fairy godmother chants the magic words, double, triple, single, toilet trouble, and waves her magic wand again to turn the 331 Arella's 331 pumpkins into a handsome coach, the 662 mice into horses, and the 331 Arella's ripped clothes into a gown and crown. 331 Arella said, I've never seen such a 330 wonderful gown. And get a load of my glass slippers. Fairy godmother, how can I ever thank you enough. 331 of the Rose Fairy Godmother said, well, you can't. But have fun, 331, but I would warn you. Return home before midnight, or the spell will be broken, and everything will change back to the way it was before. And gave her a clock to tell her what time it is. 331 Arella accepted the warning. Meanwhile, at the ball, Prince Undrajigito Tri-Milabling said, who should I marry? And suddenly, 331 Arella walks in. He's walking towards me, said her 23 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters all together. But he's not walking towards any of them. He's walking towards 330 Rella. Prince Tri-Milabling then asks, may I have this dance? In which 331 responds, I would be delighted. 331 Rella and Prince Undrajigin Tri-Milabling get happily together. But when 331 Rella checks her clock, it's almost midnight, so she scurried out of the ball. And she was running so fast that she lost one of her glass slippers. Prince Undrajigin Tri-Milabling was so worried that he might never see 331 Arella again. So he traveled all around Double Free Oneville to find her and brought the glass slipper with him. By the time he arrives, he knocks on the door of the home where 331 and her 23 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters live. But instead of 331 Arella, he finds her 23 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters. Prince Tri-Milabling then said, ladies, I have a favor to ask. Can you try on this glass slipper? Tasha is first, but her foot is too big. Hannah is next, but her foot is too small. But she said, nonsense, it fits. The rest are the same, but none of the feet are the right size. Suddenly, Prince Undrajigin Tri-Milabling notices 331 Arella singing. Prince Undrajigin Tri-Milabling, is that you? Hollered 331 Arella excitedly. 331 Arella gets so excited because she's happy to have Prince Undrajigin Tri-Milabling back, and the glass slipper fits! And they both lived happily ever after. The end. I hope you enjoyed this story, Andrews Doers. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and it does everything. And buy our merchandise, etc. And I've been making the sequels a bit of a tradition. So, if you want to see maybe someday 331 rather 2 331 wishes come true, tell your friends about it. And take care, Andrews Doers. Bye. And good night, everybody. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite, or don't let the monsters give you a fright.